Alright, hello everybody, hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful today, and in today's video I will be trying my personal best to get my personal high in Anime World Tower Defense. Now, you might be wondering, personal high in what exactly? My personal high in the weekly challenge. As you guys can see, I've given it a trial run to see how this weekly challenge works, and the highest score that I have gotten in this weekly challenge is 54 million. Now, I've never gotten a score above 54 million in any other type of content, so this is new to me. This is going to be a different kind of run. This is going to be way harder, and it's going to be unique. So, honestly, I just can't wait to try it, see how everything works out, see how well the run goes. But, you know, there isn't no time better than the present, so let's get started. Okay. Now let's get started. Let's place you down immediately. Let's get you down too. And let's get this show on the road. So, this is, my second time using Star Sorcerer, Sorceress. Honestly, she is really nice to use, really convenient, really fun unit to use. I like the character a lot. You know, very solid. And, you know, I'm probably going to say that for a lot of these units on here because, not gonna lie, the units I'm bringing, they're probably not the best, they're probably not meta, but these are the characters I like using the most. And I mean that like sincerely, the most, because it's so easy to use somebody like Umi, it's so easy to use Purify Guardian, it's so easy to use Fairy Queen, it's especially easy to use Aizen. He's an amazing character and just so helpful in the grand scheme of things. Really good unit, really useful, and just really strong on top of that too. But yep, we got those maxed out, so now we can start maxing her out, but not before we max these guys out. Let's take her off of auto, and let's look at maxing you two out, because the sooner we can get the Dia form finished so we can do the ultimate thing, the better. But you know, money is gonna hold us back, so I guess we can kind of take our time on that in some way. But you know, the sooner the better, of course. But yeah, I mean, tried this team on a trial run once. Instead of using Aizen, I believe I used Nightmare. So that's gonna be very interesting with how I run this team, because we don't have anybody to heal the base anymore. So this could be either great or it could be terrible, because now I want to add the Devil passive because it's just that good of a passive. You guys already know how useful it is, especially. But let's get this guy upgraded too. It's almost slipped my mind. Let's get the Stellar Gravity on, and now, as you guys can see, she's doing way more damage. Way more. So let's put you on auto. We already have 2 out of the 4 eggs. We're getting lucky. And I mess with that heavy. Let's put you guys on auto. Let's get Aizen out. Let's get you out. That should be all. Yes, it is. So let's just put all of them on auto. They'll upgrade themselves eventually, so you know, we just gotta wait and see. We're already at 3 out of 4. That is some insane luck. I never get this lucky when I'm looking for the emotional eggs. So this is honestly great to have. But yeah, so far the run is going great. We can start our Hokagu evolutions. See, this is one thing too. Let me sell Aizen right here. We already got it? That's insane. We got that at like what, wave 40? I don't know if you guys seen my other video where I was using soloing weekly with Purify Guardian, bro. But man, it took us like 80 something waves. It wasn't this easy. But I mean, I guess that's a good thing. We don't need it right now, but you know, it's always there. So guess we just gotta be grateful and move on. But yeah, let me make sure Aizen gets his raise attack, because that's one thing I was forgetting. So, you know, let's just wait and be patient. But one thing I do wish for Aizen is that I could just keep his passives, because, or not his passives, I could keep his abilities, because if I could, then that would be just so very useful. But you know, this will have to do. He's good this way either way, so I'm not bugging. But this is what we're gonna have to worry about soon enough. Taking 5% from the base, but man, like, cause maybe I just can't do that passive then, cause there's no way to balance it, cause nobody heals the base. So I might try to. I'm trying to think right now, cause I'm trying to think what other passives would I want on this like super buffed up hope form. But let's see, is Aizen getting any more damage? Yeah, he already got his raise attack damage, so I can start with the evolution. That was pretty good, worked out really well. Stuff like that. But so far we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty solid. Everything is going exactly how we wanted it to, and I'm grateful for that. We're just waiting on this evolution. But yeah, I don't want to bore you guys because I feel like I've been a little bit monotone and flat today. But yeah, we'll get to the part of the run where it starts spicing up. Alright guys, I think it's getting around that time where this run might start looking a little bit difficult, so we're gonna activate the Hyogaku evolution, and now we are just gonna prepare. The reason I activated it so late is just in case we needed like a Kuro Hitsugi, in case we needed this and in case we needed absolute hypnosis for anything during the run. I just wanted to keep it around so we can make sure we have it. But you know, you guys know how his unit passives work. He gets really good when you know, you let the game go. Applies to all enemies. And yeah. Reading is fundamental. Just want to look though. He is applying vulnerable, right? Should be. But these guys are dying too fast. Yeah, I see vulnerable. But you know, this version applies it too, so you never know who's really responsible for it. But you know, it's going smoothly. They're only coming out with 9 build. They're gonna need to come out with a lot more than that. But you know, we already got Aizen well on his way to evolving to his 4th and final form, and we're already doing a lot of damage. We have Star Sorcerer just in case we need her nuke. We have Star Sorcerer just in case we need her nuke. We have Umi for her nuke. We have the ultimate hope form for that nuke too. So I think the order I'm gonna do it in is I'm gonna use Fairy Queen staying first above all else, just in case in the event we need Kuro Hitsu. I'll use that too. Besides that, there isn't many situations where we need to utilize it. So let me also take this off of auto because we definitely want to keep the money for getting whatchamacallit into their next form. Let's just use it now because, man, it feels like we'll never get to use it if we don't use it now. But you know, we're getting close, but we're going to save a little bit. We don't want to waste all our money and not be able to add back Amulet Heart, because without that buff, man, cracks in our armor are going to begin to show quickly. But right now we're doing a lot of damage, a lot indeed. And the one with the most damage is, lo and behold, Star Sorcerer, or Sorceress. Keep on saying Sorcerer. I'm gonna let them go a little bit longer and then I'm gonna rewind. I guess not. Can I still use it? Nope. Okay, let's put it on 1x speed. Let's do this, and let's do this. Get you out. I chose to go with the angel ability because I believe it does have like a pretty solid thing that follows up with it. I'm probably gonna go with angel here again because I just need another form to do damage. Charm is gonna stop them in their tracks, so that could also be helpful. And now we can just put Eisen back on auto, but his upgrades are expensive, so this is gonna be quite the experience. So we're just gonna see how good Eisen is. Let's use this, and we're gonna see how much damage we get out of it. We do have one base revive off the Dia thing, so I'm gonna let that. Well, hopefully we don't have to use it. The more we keep it, the better. So I'm hoping to keep it, but if we can't, it's fine. But you know, actually, I think I'm gonna use this nuke when the time comes around. So these guys are coming around with not too much HP. Most likely gonna die before they get far, yeah. But I knew Eisen was expensive, but that's way more expensive than I thought he would be. So that's on me. Major miscalculation. But you know, we still should be alright. So they're coming, and let me use this now. Okay, we got her nuke, and we were all good thanks to it. I don't know if her nuke was strong enough to actually kill anything, but it was still a really good nuke. We got a lot out of it. We need to put you back. Let's keep you on auto. That ability is already activating, so that's good. Not enough to kill those, so let's just let him get by. Put it on auto. And then let's try to keep these guys here for as long as possible. You guys already know how this nuke works. It's going to insta-kill anything in range. So that's what we prefer. Or not anything in range, anything that has been marked. So I'm going to let these guys go up a little bit, and then I'm going to use it right here. Okay. And now we have this nuke coming up, which is going to let them go up in range for a little bit. And then they're going to get around to a point where they're not doing as much anymore. Eisen finally got at least an upgrade in, so he's going to be doing a lot more damage. We're going to let him get to around here, and then we're going to use Golden Theater. So now we can basically kill them while they're slowly dying. I guess there's no better way to put it, because we have them in a extremely long time stop, so you know, it's just whatever happens. And then right after the time stop, they'll of course die, all that good stuff. So yeah, you know, these guys are even stopped right here. So once this time stop comes off, it'll nuke them, and that should be our new personal best. We should be getting upwards of like 55 mil or something around those numbers. Hopefully something that high, because I'm really hoping for an amazing score. I need it. Okay, nuke went off. We're at 57 mil, so that's great. Past this point, I don't really think we'll get any kills, but you know, we did great. We did everything we could. Let me sell Eisen and place him. Can I get in a rewind real quick? Yes, I can. So hopefully the evolution goes well and I can get in another rewind too on a different form. I guess not, but you know, it is good. All's well that ends well. We did really great. I think Eisen was slight of a mistake. I don't think we should have brought him, but either way, we did great. 57 million score is amazing. We definitely needed more money during that run, but I mean, I didn't really have an option, so yeah, that run went really great. Maybe instead of bringing Stone Doctor, we should bring Gambling Queen. She'd definitely give us a lot more money in the long run. But you know, I enjoyed this. This was a fun run, and I love doing things like these, going for my personal best. Not enough to touch leaderboard, but still good in my opinion. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you guys later.